Again, this is Mr. Churchman from Mile High Karate. We are getting our new kick, or starting our new kick for this next cycle, and it is called our hook kick. So our hook kick starts just like our side kick for those of us who were here at the last cycle. The chamber is the same, but the way we use our kick is just going to change a little bit. So from here, if my belly button is facing the front, I always want to be setting towards my left shoulder or towards my right shoulder. So for now, I'm going to set towards my right shoulder with my belly button facing my front, wherever that may be. So from here, if my eyes are over here, that is my target. My leg furthest away from my target is always going to do what we call a pivot. So I'm pointing those toes away from my target. This opens up my hips and makes it easier for me to kick and keeps me nice and safe. Now from here, I want to point my heel, or the bottom of my foot right here, at my target before I kick at it. So if I'm set, I'm going to point my heel and lift my knee all the way up so that my knee is at the same level as my waist, and this is our chamber. So if I'm set, before I throw the kick, I have to chamber. So I pivot and chamber. Now from here, my kick is going out in front of my target, and I'm dragging my leg all the way around. So now if I turn and face you, I'm set. My leg furthest away does my pivot, and now I'm doing my chamber. So I'm picking my leg up, and I'm pointing my heel at my target. Now from here, my foot is going to go out in front of my target. I'm going to swing it all the way around and point my knee, and then set it down. So here, I check, my foot goes out in the corner, away from my target, and I'm dragging it all the way around, pointing my knee, and then I'm setting it down. So that is the end goal, but for those of us who are just starting, you're going to do that same thing, but from the ground. I'm over here, I'm laying down just like I'm tanning on the beach, one elbow down, the other hand up. I do that flat leg, pointing my heel. I kick it out in the corner, and I drag my foot all the way around and point my knee. And then I do it again, and I point my foot. I pull it all the way around, and I point my knee. And we'll do that several times on both feet to get it ready. And then from here, the next one, getting a little bit higher. I'm down on my hands and knees, same thing. I pick that leg up. This one requires a little bit more balance. And I push my leg out, drag it all the way around and point my knee. And then I bring it back. And then I'll do that several times on both sides. And then we're back to standing. So my hands are up and I'm set. I have my pivot, my chamber, my foot goes out. I drag it all the way around and set it down. So that is our hook kick. And then the last thing that you can do to help challenge yourself and make it easier to start is to do a 3-count round kick. So this is what you should be doing before you're throwing the full round kick. So I'm set. I start with my pivot. Number 1, I pick my leg up. Number 2, I bring my leg around, and I'm holding it, working on my balance. And number 3, I can set it down. And then at the end, once you have it all down, you should be able to throw the kick, swinging your leg all the way around like so.